right, all right, all right. Hit me with the comment when you
Citation. That's littering. Step out of the car.
Don't
Yes,
do
ma'am.
that.
Yes, ma'am.
Off
Step
car.
out.
I'm not stepping
Step out.
I'm not
6963.
yes,
Step out.
I'm not
Step out. Step out.
Don't touch
Step
me.
out.
Don't touch me.
Step it out.
I'm not stepping
Step
out
out.
of shit. Call
Step
your
out.
motherfucking supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
You're not the supervisor.
Yes, I am.
Call your
I am the
supervisor.
corporal.
A
Step
supervisor.
out.
I'm not
Step
stepping
out.
out of nothing. Get
Step
your
out.
fucking
Oh,
hand
good
off
morning,
me.
guys.
Get
Step
your
out.
hand
Chelsea,
off
Jenny.
me. Get your hand off me. I will step
Step
out
out.
when the supervisor.
I
I'm
am
not
the
stepping
supervisor.
out of nothing.
Ma'am.
Get your hand off
Tanisha.
me. Get your hand
I'm not
off
letting
me.
go.
Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope you guys are starting off your weekend right, waking up on the right side of the bed, right? Hell yeah. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. So this video just came out. Recently, a video came out of this violent arrest, and the police put out this video. And Frank Pants sent you. All right. What's up, Frank Pants? Guilty Cop Watch. Yeah. Sean Little, good to see you. Good morning, guys. So this video came out. It went viral, and I guess if I'm not mistaken, I think the passenger was recording when the first video came out. The police department was getting a shit ton of calls, and they responded by putting out the video, the body cam footage. Body cam footage is gonna be released anyway, so I feel like they try to get a jump on it. So they put the body cam footage out with some propagated statements regarding it. Now, of course, they justify it by saying the officer followed policy and procedures, yada, 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 whoop de whoop. But violence for not signing a ticket? Really?
You littered. You dropped
Or not taking it? So he tried to give her a ticket, threw it in the car, and she grabbed it and threw him back out. And he fucking arrested her violently for it.
ticket, not
I
me.
put the ticket
no,
in the car
you dropped the
because
ticket,
that's your
not
copy.
me. You dropped the ticket, not me. Get your hands off me.
Take the ticket
you're
and
touching
go.
Me.
Take the ticket and go. All right, so let's watch from the beginning, guys. Let's get the full rundown of what happened. Hearst Police Department in Texas. That's a stupid, ugly badge, I gotta say. they put the Texas flag on there.
I'm Adam Hooten, Assistant Police Chief with the Hearst Police Department. As a matter of transparency, we are releasing additional information regarding a traffic stop that led to the arrest of Tanisha Thompson on January 16, 2026. As many of you may know, a video filmed by Thompson was released on social media, and we are aware that the public may have concerns with it. We can share that social media video is an edited clip and only a small portion of the interaction.
We don't just have questions, man. We have fucking outrage, dude.
Between her and Corporal Morgan, who conducted the traffic stop. We will be sharing body camera footage from several different angles and the steps that led Corporal Morgan to make the decision to arrest Thompson.
She chose the arrest? She chose the arrest? She chose or chose?
Hi there. I'm Corporal Morgan with the Hearst Police Department. Reason why you're getting stopped, you were just driving through a school zone going 40. It's a 25 through there. Do you have your driver's license proof of insurance with you today?
Oh.
Where y'all heading to this afternoon?
Home.
Coming from?
Why?
Just a question.
It's none of your business.
I'm sorry?
It's none of your business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is.
Okay. Do you have your insurance?
I'm showing you that.
Any reason for the hurry this afternoon?
I wasn't in a hurry. I didn't even see a school zone.
Oh, there's a flashing signal as you were driving through, directly on the side of the roadway.
So he's got chevrons, 2 chevrons. That usually means that they're considered senior officers when there's no sergeant on duty. Supposedly he's the one in charge, right? really quick, I'm gonna make this quick. I watched a video the other day of a girl who started recording. Um, she was talking to a cop, and she was asking him about his. She asked him, "Are you a sergeant?" But he had 3 chevrons. And then she asked if the chief of police was the highest cop in the department. And I was just like, I was like, this shit is elementary. Like, we should be knowing this shit already. We've been doing this shit for a long time. Before you guys get out there to record, unless it's like, if you're the one chasing down the cops to record them, try to brush up on some of this shit before you get out there. I could understand you saying some of this shit back in 2017 when nobody knew nothing, right? But we're in fucking 2026, 9 years later, and we should know this shit. We should be able to tell the difference if they're a fucking trooper, a deputy, a state trooper, a sheriff deputy, or a police officer, a city police officer, right? We need to be able to know these things, and we also need to be able to recognize things like the chevrons on their arms, um, the stars on their collars and shit, what they mean. This shit is important. They laugh at us when we don't know that shit. So let me see my daddy.
Can I see your phone? That's good till March. Let me go check on your license. I'll be right back with you. Y'all just stay in the car for me.
What's up, man? Good morning, brother. How you feeling this morning? Man, I woke up tired as shit, but I had some electrolytes.
Okay, Tanisha, you'll be receiving a citation today for the speed. I just need to get a signature from you. This is not an admission of guilt.
I'm not.
It's a promise. You're not going to sign it?
No, I'm not.
That's fine. I'll just put refuse. I need to get the VIN number on the car real quick. I'll enter that. I'll print you your copy and send you on your way.
Let me ask you guys something. Couldn't the cop had put the ticket on the windshield wiper? You know how they give tickets, and if she didn't want to take it, he threw it in her car. And she didn't want the ticket, so she threw it back out. And that's why he violently arrested her. Dude, what the hell? I mean, you really had to do all that, huh? And then so your department justifies it too. Fucking sad, bro. Sad, homie.
Where's your registration sticker on the car?
I just bought this car, so I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
Any more questions?
I'm just asking.
Okay. Not told.
Do you have your bill of sale with the car then?
No, I don't.
Okay, you should probably carry that with you if you're not going to display your registration sticker.
Well, I wasn't told that, so you might need to get updated on the laws.
I mean, at least she's honest about that shit.
All right, give me just a second. All right, here's your copy of the citation. As far as the bills, you don't want to take it? Well, it's going to take it because it's your citation. That's your citation. That's littering. Step out of the car.
Let's look at that shit again.
You don't want to take it? Well, it's going to take it because it's your citation. That's your citation. That's littering. Step out of the car.
I want to read your comments on this. Hey, thanks for the thumbs down, man. I'm glad you're here. I want to read your comments regarding this. Do you guys think that the cop should have done that or should have been legally justified for doing what he did? Because what if he would have left and she would have got out and picked up her own trash? Is that still littering? I mean, you could drop something on the floor. It's when you leave and you leave it there is when it becomes littering, right? Or am I tripping? That's my opinion on it. I mean, who knows? The cop decided to violently arrest her after that. I mean, you can't hear it. Oh yeah, he's gonna hurt her. I guess that's what you meant. You're gonna mute it because you don't want to hear it. Yeah, contempt of cop ego. Exactly, dude. Exactly. No registration, maybe. Big butt hurt. That's all it was, right? I mean, his ass got hurt, and he just said, "Let's go." You know what? Because in reality, she wasn't showing him any respect. Not at all. But that's not against the law, right? Thanks for sending me subs, bro. You're welcome, man. Hell yeah, brother. I can just try, man. You know, I think that's kind of what one of the things that I'm good for is just trying to help people's channels grow, the community. Look, we found a community on YouTube. It's the, First Amendment. And I know in Canada they have the charter rights, but people that know the rights and want to hold government accountable, ask questions, do audits, cop watching, journalism, whatever. And it's important for me to help build a community. I'm not against other activists or whatever. There's some motherfuckers that maybe we bump heads and we don't like and shit like that. But it was always my goal to help bring the people up so that we can begin to hold government accountable the way it needs to be done with everybody involved. Okay? So you're welcome, man, and it's an honor, bro, for you guys to send videos my way, for you guys to trust me to help. And not every time that I share videos do people get a lot of subs, man. Sometimes it could be 50 subs. Sometimes it could be fucking like 7,000 subs where I've helped a couple channels fucking grow fast, So just sad to be honest. Didn't want. He threw it in, escalated straight off. Yeah, no doubt. Cop could have planted something on the receipt, right? Yeah, YouTube's playing with me hard, man. Algorithms suck. Yeah, I know, dude. They do that shit with me as well. Littering does not justify reaching into anyone's car and opening the door. Get a fucking warrant. Yeah, I agree with that too. So comfortable aggressively using force on this young lady. Yeah, it was. The cop was way out of line. Yes, he was. He just wanted to arrest her anyway because she was talking smart. But her. Yep. I agree with that 100%. He don't get respect. He gets a paycheck, quote, by people. That is 100% true, Vigilance Committee. Yeah, we don't need to give them respect. I've been saying that for a minute. We don't need to give cops respect. We don't need to honor them. We've already paid them. That's fucking enough. What more do you want? Right?
Citation. That's littering. Step out of the car.
Don't
Yes,
do
ma'am.
that.
Yes, ma'am.
Step
out.
I'm not stepping
Step out. 6,963.
Yes,
Step out.
I'm not
Step out. Step out.
Don't touch
Step
me.
out.
Don't touch me.
Step it out.
I'm not stepping
Step
out
out.
of shit. Call
Step
your
out.
motherfucking supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
You're not the supervisor.
Yes, I am.
Call your
I am the
supervisor.
corporal.
A
Step
supervisor.
out.
I'm not
Step
stepping
out.
out of nothing. Get
Step
your
out.
fucking hand off me.
Step
Get
it
your
out.
hand off me. Get your hand off me.
Hey guys, we got a call. Is dropping links in the chat. Make sure you guys hit the links and go follow me on all my social media platforms. Ha. That's fucking hilarious, dude. OnlyFans page. Pop, 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 pop. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop with the jokes today, man. That was fun last night, but today I'm trying to keep it serious.
Step out on the supervisor.
I
I'm
am
not
the
stepping out of
supervisor.
nothing.
Ma'am.
Get your hand off
Tanisha.
me. Get your hand off
I'm not letting
me.
go.
You littered. You
I
dropped
am
the
not.
ticket, not me.
I put the ticket in
No,
the car
you dropped the
because
ticket,
that's your
not
copy.
me. You dropped the ticket, not me. Get your hands off me.
Take the ticket
you're
and
touching
go.
Me. Give me the ticket. You're touching me forcibly. You're holding me too tight, and you're being out of line.
You are resisting.
Y'all see this, right?
Sir, I'm sorry.
Stop.
Can she just get the ticket?
No, you stop. Why are you holding my arm like
because
this?
I gave you the ticket.
No, you
then
did
you
not.
proceeded
You
to throw it.
dropped the ticket.
I
not
put it
me.
in your car.
I told you I did
and
not
you
want
proceeded
it.
to throw it out of the
dropped
car.
You dropped it. You're doing too much. I'm not afraid of you. Get
That's
your hand
fine,
off of
but
me.
I've asked you
You're
to step out of the car.
holding me forcibly for no reason.
Because you need to step
Get
out
your
of the
fucking
car.
hands off
Step
me.
out of the car.
No, what am I stepping out of the car?
You guys have to understand, it's the cops' job to clean up the streets, because these crazy people littering our streets, right? I'm just kidding, guys. Fucking straight bullshit. Cops don't give a fuck about littering. Cops don't give a shit about littering, about trash in the streets. When was the last time you seen a cop stop his car because he had nothing better to do and he got out and cleaned up something? You just don't see it. So you really gonna try to make me believe that this is justified because the cop really wants to keep the streets clean? I doubt it. I strongly fucking doubt it.
Is there anything I can do to get you to comply?
Look, Mom, he just said take the
To
ticket.
comply.
You threw the car out of the car.
No, I did not. You did that.
He said
You
take
threw
the
the
ticket
ticket
and
at me.
I gave it to you so you
threw
could
the
leave,
ticket at
and then
me.
you grabbed it
Okay,
and threw it out.
give me the
It's on
ticket.
your phone video.
Give me the ticket.
It's no,
Give me the ticket.
we're past that.
Okay.
You're under arrest. Step
For
out of the
what?
car, littering.
Okay.
Step out of the car.
No, I'm not.
You are under arrest.
No, when the
Yes, ma'am.
When your colonel gets
No,
here,
we are
then
beyond
I will
that.
Step out.
Step
I'm
out.
not getting out of the car.
Step out.
I'm with my child, and I'm not
I
doing
understand
that.
you're with
Call
your
father
child.
right now.
Step out of the car.
I'm not.
Step out of the car.
I'll step out when another officer gets here. I'm not
Step
stepping
out.
I don't trust you. You're holding me too strong.
Because
I
I don't
don't trust you.
trust
you don't
you to
have
not
to hold
leave.
me like I'm not going anywhere. Where am I going to go?
I will stop holding
I'm
you
not
if
gonna
you
go
step out of the
anywhere.
car.
Right? I'm not stepping out of the car.
You need to
Call
step
your
out of the
colonel
car.
And I will get out of the car.
This is
You're
resisting
holding me.
arrest.
I'm not resisting arrest.
Because you're not
what am I
answering
under
my
arrest
order.
For?
Littering.
What am I under arrest for? I didn't litter.
I love this fucking comment. We've been getting this comment for years. Serving and protecting the shit out of her. Right? He's serving and protecting the shit out of the community. Jeez, man. Unbelievable. Because of policy? You mean to tell me because of policy, cops should violently brutalize people? I'm not convinced that's right. I'm not convinced that that's the way things should be. And we've gotten this far. Cops have gotten this violent because we, the people, have allowed it far too long. That's why I have a tremendous respect for cop watchers, auditors, journalists, people out there confronting cops, asking questions, because it's important that these guys know that we're the ones with the power, not them. Like, I understand, man. Like, they got a fucking job to do. They deal with shitty people sometimes, yada, yada, yada. But not everybody's shitty. You're not going to get compliance from everybody. You cops got to understand, too, that there are bad cops that treat people like complete dog shit. So, yes, you guys wear the same uniform. People have the right to not fucking trust you and not like you. Same reason some folks don't like certain people of some groups or whatever reason, right? Cops, you guys, there's a reason people hate you guys. And when you guys don't step in when bad cops are doing shit, how is anybody ever going to trust you? There's times where a cop is violently beating the shit out of someone, and there's 5, 6, 7 cops standing around. None of them are fucking stopping the bad cop from doing it. So, in reality, we need more cops calling out bad cops. We need more police officers calling out the bad actions of the police officers. And if you guys ain't going to do it, that's where we come in. You guys ain't holding yourselves accountable. As a matter of fact, this fucking video at the beginning and at the end of the video is full of propaganda of these cops justifying these types of actions. Justifying by saying that he did this under policy. Well, let's change that policy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at it. People, that clown's lucky she's not my woman or sister or my mom. I mean, I don't condone violence. I'm just saying this kind of shit makes people angry. Yeah, the same women don't like me. Yeah, the same way women don't like me because when I'm staring, I can't stop drooling. Fuck. IDF training US cops bad idea. No shit. It is. Yeah, in front of the kid too.
Did that.
The kid's gonna grow up to hate cops too.
No, I did not. You did that. You
Not
did
because
that.
of
It's
his
all
mom,
on
because of the
camera.
cops.
So
Correct.
when your colonel gets here, then I will step out. I have my child with me.
I am the
I'm not
corporal.
getting out of. You have a supervisor. Okay.
I am the supervisor
so when
on duty.
your supervisor
Ralph?
gets here,
He
then
is
I
not.
will step
I am
out
the
of
highest
car.
ranking
Call
supervisor.
someone else
I don't
to
have
come
anyone
here.
else.
There is someone else.
Not right now.
There is someone
You
else.
need to
Let me
step
call
out of the car.
911.
Stop.
Get your
Stop.
phone.
Please, sir, stop.
Get out.
Wait, stop, Mom. Chill
Get
out, Mom.
out.
Wait, stop, sir. Please stop.
Stop. Get out.
Stop. Please stop.
Stop.
Wait, stop.
Get out, man.
Stop, please, stop.
What up, Joe Cool?
Get-
So this video just dropped, man. Joe Cool, this is that viral video that came out where the cop threw the ticket in the woman's car and she threw it back out and he said, "That's littering, you're going to jail." And he fucking opened her door and started violently arresting her. Well, the cops, that department just put out the body cam footage. We're watching that right now. And they justify their actions by saying that the cop followed policy, yada yada, whoop de whoop. And my question is this: first and foremost, she didn't litter. Who knows if she was gonna pick it up when the cop left? I mean, she didn't leave with the paper on the floor, right? Let's say you're walking and you're holding papers in your hand, and you want to take a drink of your bottled water. So you put the papers on the ground and you twist the cap off so you could drink some water. Maybe put the water away, then take a selfie, and then fucking pat yourself on the back for being cool motherfucker like Joe Cool or whatever the fuck. And then you decide to pick up the papers afterwards. You didn't just leave. You didn't walk by a trash can and fucking toss something outside of the trash can and then not pick it up and throw it away. And you just, no, dude. Like, in my opinion, this dude wanted to violently arrest her because she wasn't kissing his ass. She wasn't taking his shit. She's not backing down, and I appreciate that. I know, man. That's real. That's real.
Roll over. Roll over. Roll over.
And, it's hard not to even agree with this. Look, they both wrong, but the cops should just but his ego took over. The cops should have just left, but the ego took over. And so my ego will force my policy against tyrants. I mean, maybe so, right? I mean, she wasn't wrong in not showing him respect. Was she wrong for not taking the ticket and throw it out? Maybe. Maybe. Read Joe Cool's comment right here. What's up, South Illinois Accountability? Good to see you, brother. My heart breaks for her son. He probably thought his mom was about to get shot. No shit. You can hear it in his voice. That's exactly what I was thinking too. I just didn't put it into context, and that's why I like doing these live streams with you guys. You can barely hear me, bro. Let me turn up my volume then. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I turned up the volume. We are all cattle to government. Another embarrassing moment for law enforcement. Yeah. Let me read Joe Cool's comment. Say you throw the papers down in frustration, then pick them up. We do know it wasn't about littering. Yeah, no shit. I mean, because once you get a ticket, let's say you throw your ticket out just to piss off the cop, make him just because fuck him, right? But at the same time, you're gonna want to know when your court date is, right? So you don't get a warrant. So what if the cop would have left and she would have been like, "Well, fuck it, man. Let's see what the date is on this shit," and grab the ticket, right? You grab the ticket and you're reading the ticket like, Oh, my date is on here. This is when I go to court. Okay. It's a good fucking point. I wonder how many cops got disowned by relatives. Title 18 US 2291 makes it a felony to remove a captain from his vessel. Hey, Joe Cool, just so you know, we got a call as a personal friend of mine. Been a long time supporter of myself in this community. And we also have he has a channel on Rumble called Everything is a Lie, Damn It, and I am his co-host. Really good dude. Really good dude. I love that man. I love that man right there. Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling a little better. I woke up tired as hell, really like jittery and shit like that. What's up, Brandon? But I've got some electrolytes in me. Got a little bit of sun really quick. Made me a scrambled egg, and bada bing, bada bang. I said it's 8:57. I think I'm gonna go live right now.
Roll over.
How am I gonna roll over on?
Roll over. Lower to the left. Pull your hand up.
No shit, That's why this community is amazing, and that's why I like Joe Cool a lot, because Joe Cool thinks outside the box. He thinks, in my opinion, Joe Cool, you think of different angles of these situations. Only littering ticket he's written in years. Imagine, dude, if her lawyer looked at I don't know if they can, but look at the tickets he's written and seen when the last ticket was that he's written for littering. He probably never even fucking wrote one before in his life. Cops hardly ever write littering tickets, and I'm not saying cops should go out there to protect themselves in the future for violent arrests. Fuck no. I'm sure a dirty cop will watch this and be like, I'm gonna give some littering tickets. Nah, man, you're not hearing me right. But that's a great fucking point, Joe Cool. And I mean, the department already fucking justified it, though, right? What's next?
All you had to do is take the ticket and leave.
Wow, all you had to do.
She's in custody.
Get my phone.
Yeah, Joe Cool is smart.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna lead you this way. We'll step up.
This officer was nothing but professional.
There we go. Throw into this car back here.
We got a bootlicker in the house, y'all. He was violently professional. Fuck, dude. First and foremost, you gotta understand that policing isn't a profession. Law is a practice, not a profession, just like medicine. So, he was embarrassed by his mother's behavior. And I don't think so. She's in custody, said like a true tyrant. Do you guys agree with this fool right here? Officer was nothing but professional. You lose credibility defending this moron. Look, I'm not even defending her. In reality, I'm not even defending her at all. Somebody left a comment earlier and said they were both wrong, and I kind of agreed with it. But in reality, they justified this violent action by saying he followed policy. Let's not forget that cops have discretion. Okay? He could have easily put the fucking ticket on the windshield wiper and walked away. Nah, this motherfucker was looking for a violent interaction, especially because she didn't give him the respect that you think he deserves. Cops don't deserve respect. They get our fucking money and they don't ask nicely for it. Imagine I fucking stuck my hand in your fucking pocket, took your fucking wallet, took your fucking cash, stuck it in my pocket, and threw your fucking wallet over. That's pretty much what they fucking do. But would you respect me then? Would you still call me a professional? Oh, I need to wear a costume in order for you to respect it, right? Well, shit, bro. You want me to go get my fucking Halloween police uniform costume? I'll put that shit on so you can fucking show me the respect. Bootlicker. Shit. Respect is earned, not demand. Yes.
Face the number 11.
When was the last time you seen somebody litter and the cops brutalized them this bad? It, couldn't the cop have picked up the fucking ticket off the floor and then put it on the windshield even then? Not only is he a product of inbreeding, his dad was probably a cop that came in late at night while he was sleeping and touched him in all his naughty spots. Yeah, that's a great point because in reality, cops like to screw other cops' wives. That's professional. Oh, you're defending their actions. It's okay. Okay, I get it. What about the female cop who cheated on her husband and banged half of the department? She was being it was professional on duty with our tax dollars. This is what they do. So everything cops do is it's okay, right? I shared a video yesterday, a news story of a female cop who was she admitted to banging the other cop. Not that it was happening at that moment when they arrested, but she admitted to having a relationship with the other cop. And she also admitted to being drunk or having drinks. So, and then she sued the department because she got fired. She sued the department and won $5.7 million of asshole guy, your tax dollars and mine. We should be on the same team here, not bootlicking. We should be wanting to hold cops accountable, CDKV, for the things that they do, for the violence that they display against the people. They want a monopoly on violence.
Right there. Spread your feet for me. No guns, drugs, knives on you, right? No guns, drugs, or knives on you. Yes or no?
Do it look like I got any
That's right.
guns, drugs, and
That's right,
knives on
kid.
me?
I don't know. That's why I asked you. It's a yes or no question. Okay, he's in the back of my hand.
Yeah, that's her, Megan Hall. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, I mean, just think about it though. It's become what I'm seeing, what I'm discovering is that it's a pattern of cops finding ways to sue the department. So, what if two cops, let's say a chief of police and another cop, figure out a way, kind of like politics, right? Where both sides, Democrats and Republicans, are acting like they hate each other, but at the after the cameras turn off, they're in Washington and probably on the island, fucking spooning and doing all kinds of shit, right? What if the chief of police and another cop had a plan to fire one cop for whatever reason and then fucking sue the department, win millions, and then they split it at the end? I think what's going on here is we're giving cops a straight up fucking loophole to sue departments. And you know what's crazy, guys? One of the things that I'm seeing is when the people sue the cities, the police departments, and all this shit, right? Mostly the cities. When the people sue, they try to fucking throw you pennies, my guy. They want to throw you fucking chump change. When cops sue departments, they're getting fucking big bucks. Big money. That to me is a slap in the face of the taxpayer. That is the government's fucking pulling down their pants, getting their schlong, and slapping the fucking taxpayers clear across the face. That's what they're doing. They're hitting us with left and right with schlongs. And I don't fucking like it. All right? It's not cool. $5.7 million on that lawsuit that I just spoke about.
Get my phone.
Get in there. Get out! Please! Wait, please stop! Please stop! Lower to the left. Hold your hand up. All you had to do is take the ticket and leave.
13, one female detained.
She's in custody.
Hey, my brown brother. Let me fill you in on a little something, Kay. My brown brother. Tyrant cops are not just in sanctuary city COVID government. COVID's done, bruh. I didn't like that shit that was going on with the whole COVID bullshit. But cops are tyrants everywhere, my guy. Let's not fake the funk. Let's not be one-sided or the other. That's a propagated statement right there, my guy. Cops are fucking tyrants everywhere, not just in sanctuary cities or whatnot. Take the ticket and leave. Wow, Jesus. Yeah. What's up, Mark?
Get my phone.
All right. Get her set up and have her sit up against the bumper of the car.
All right, this way. Step up. My feet, please. There we go. Go into this car back here. Right there. Spread your feet for me. No guns, drugs, knives on you, right? No guns, drugs, or knives on you. Yes or no?
I also want to remind this guy that the whole COVID shit, Trump was still president when all that shit was going on, wasn't he? Wasn't Trump the one saying too that he's gonna leave it up to the governors to make sure everybody wears the masks and shit? But wasn't he enforcing all kinds of shit too? He could have easily, like what he's doing now, couldn't he have said like, nah, we're not gonna do that shit, nah. Just like when all the border patrol raids started happening, Biden was still president. You see, what government wants from us is to blame the last guy. And look, I don't like Gavin Newsom. I think he's a fucking crook. He's a Democrat. Okay? I don't like the motherfucker. He's not good for the people. But I don't like the guy that's running against him, Chad Bianco. You have a lot of these folios out here telling us that we should vote for Chad Bianco. Oh, Chadio, because he's a Republican. Like, motherfucker, don't you understand? Chad Bianco went on a podcast and he said that Gavin Newsom has made it to where the next governor that comes in will not be able to enact any kind of change at all whatsoever. So what does that tell you? He's basically saying, vote for me. I ain't gonna change shit. I ain't gonna change shit. Vote for me. I'm one of the highest paid police officers or deputies in the entire California. More than likely a Freemason or some shit. Right? covering up corruption left and fucking right in their department in Riverside County. Yeah. I don't just vote for somebody because he's a member of a party. When you think that way, you lost the plot. You become less than an American. I believe you fucking you 50% cut off the other American half of you, right? Because I mean, they created this ideology of left versus right. And some of you guys are fucking joining clubs that you're not even members of. They laugh at you guys. They laugh at you guys. They all do that shit. I wore a jock strap during COVID. Kind of like a mask. Yeah, big up to Afro Man. I'm sharing a lot of Afro Man stuff on my Instagram. That shit's going hella viral. Chad is such a Chad, no doubt. I know there's way more than all of us. I know. When we stop playing this left versus right, Republican versus Democrat, liberal versus conservative, red versus blue, or what have you, when we stop playing that game and we begin to hold government accountable, that's when things are going to change for the better. Yeah, Bianco fucked up Riverside County. And stick with legs, I'm guessing you're from the county. You'll know even more than I will. And I did a little bit of research on that son of a bitch. Member. I said member. That's right. Don't play their game. That's right, guys. Stop playing their fucking game. And you know they're all fucking guilty of it. Democrats are no better than Republicans in this arena, right? Both sides are getting funded to do certain things, right? Man, what I don't understand is why people still follow the fucking bullshit. This isn't black versus white. This isn't fucking about immigrants. This isn't about anything. This is about fucking power and control from the government. As soon as you guys see that shit, the better we'll all be off. I want to have friends that are all races and nationalities, religions. I want to learn things. I want to, have people express themselves freely. Even if we don't agree, we can choose to agree to disagree. Start the conversation back up the next time we talk. Look, I still have friends that lean left or right, both sides. I still talk to them. There's sometimes we'll be in conversation, I don't agree. I'm just like, I don't agree with that, but anyways. Well, we still talk. Why? Because I'm above the bullshit. And there's times I don't agree with both sides, right? But then again, there's times where I do agree with certain things. And that's how government operates. They do some good things, like cops. Cops don't always do bad shit. Sometimes they have to make an arrest for fucking murderer or a rapist or something. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't mind cops arresting people that create victims out there. And that's why cops, they get a free pass to do whatever the fuck. Nah, dude. No, man.
He
doesn't know, that's why he's asking you.
That's why I asked you. It's a yes or no question. Keys in the back of my hand.
They're already prepping the son of a bitch to run for president in 2028. First and foremost, I don't believe Trump wants an election. I believe Trump wants to create some kind of wartime or national security bullshit where there will be no election. I think, but who knows? I mean, they're trying to prep Gavin Newsom to run for president. They're trying to prep all these other motherfuckers, dude. And I gotta tell you, in my opinion, they're all friends behind the scenes. It's all a dog and pony show so that we can vote a certain way and we can accept what they give us. I couldn't be in law enforcement or some high government profile because I'd be deleted within a year for trying to shut all the crap down. That's true. That's very true. Biscuits and gravy. What's up? Can you play or talk about something positive before you leave the live stream? Yeah, I'll try to do that. You guys want something positive? You guys give me a positive video I should watch after this or something. Cause yeah, this is a really fucking depressing video. I wish I could interview this woman. If you're watching this, nice lady, please reach out to me. Let's talk about cute dogs. Man, I should have brought my dog in here right now. Smoking mirrors. Biscuits. I know the perfect thing to talk about.
Get my phone.
In there.
I'm Chief Billy Keetle with the Hearst Police Department, and I want to share some information about this incident. Corporal Morgan acted in full accordance with the law and with our department's policies, and the department stands firmly behind his actions. He was working traffic enforcement in this particular area due to community concern for student safety and speeding near our schools. It is never our intent to use force. However, in this situation, force became necessary because of Tanisha Thompson's behavior and a refusal to follow lawful commands. Corporal Morgan made several clear attempts to gain her compliance. We recognize that the video circulating online has caused concern, and that is exactly why we're releasing body camera footage and additional context today. The clips on social media have misrepresented our officer and have misled some of our community. Transparency matters, and so does accuracy. The Tarrant County District Attorney's Office has reviewed all the evidence we submitted, and they have accepted the charge of resisting arrest against Tanisha Thompson. Thank you.
So, because
Sorry, civil rights lawyer. I love you, brother. But we're gonna watch Penguin Zero's. We're gonna watch a little bit of Penguin Zero's his take on the Afro Man trial. There's some things I like. First of all, Penguin Zero's a funny fucking dude. And I think this is a real positive story. The Afro Man story is one of the most positive stories out there right now. It's a win for the people. There's some things that Penguin Zero says that I don't like. Like, he says dumb shit sometimes. Like, even he calls cops the authorities. Like, bruh. Nah, bruh. They aren't the authorities. We should petition. I don't even know if we can petition that, but we should have like a big old campaign to fucking start letting mainstream media news throughout the country know that cops are not the authorities. Stop with the bullshit.
Man, I haven't had a giggle quite like the Afro Man trial has delivered. I have been getting tickled all day watching this trial and catching up with what I had missed previously on Dragon Ball Z from yesterday in the trial. It's just concluded, spoiler alert, Afro Man completely won. And I mean, it was a complete victory here. He got him with the Mortal Kombat fatality in the courthouse here. The fucking police officers that were suing him are licking the toilet bowl clean after he shit all over them. I'll show you the clip of the ruling in a moment here. For those that don't know, Afro Man's house was raided a few years back under...
Bro, we know the fucking story. You want to hear your crack jokes?
And now it's settled, but we got to witness what has to be one of the most entertaining court cases ever broadcast.
In my opinion, I fucked his wife doggy style. He said it like they were facts.
I don't know how the jury just didn't erupt into laughter numerous times throughout this case. There are so many moments just like that. So he has made a lot of songs and a lot of like clips all about this raid and making fun of these officers. And I can't believe at no point throughout this process did the officers think, this is a bad idea. More people are going to find out about this. And that's exactly what happened. Huge Streisand effect here. So many people are learning about Afroman and the new songs he made about these officers through this defamation trial that's gone to court. So now the songs are blowing up all over again. So like,
you're unaware of the Afroman story we got a call? What the hell, bro? His fucking house was raided. They didn't find shit. They stole fucking money. They kept staring at the pound cake like they wanted it. Did they even fucking eat the pound cake? If I'm not mistaken, I thought I heard that they had eaten the pound cake. But I thought that he was just staring at it like he wanted it. He just made a song about it. And so Afroman started making a bunch of songs ridiculing the department, and then made money on that shit. And then the deputies that raided his house, they filed a lawsuit against Afroman. And Afroman didn't win money. He didn't. People. There were some comments when I posted the meme, the Afroman on my Instagram. That shit was super viral. But he didn't. I got a fucking brain fart there. What the fuck was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Why did they raid his house to begin with? Because somebody called the cops on him. Somebody called and they raided him. And they got mad because he fucking sued them. Somebody, what I was talking about. Somebody left a comment and said, "So how much did he win? $17 million?" If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if that's what the cops were trying to sue him for, but he didn't win like money like that. He just won the loss. He won the lawsuit that the deputies placed on him. So that's what happened.
Will you repair my doors? Over 9 million views. Lemon Pound Cake is probably going to start charting on fucking Billboard at this point. This one's going nuclear right now. And it's in part a large thanks to these officers being such fucking bumbling, drooling imbeciles that they actually tried to sue Afroman for defamation because he hurt their feelings through making fun of them in these songs. I gotta tell you, sports fans, if the officers were upset before, they're inconsolable now. Unless they have a humiliation fetish, they're probably not feeling too great about how this one's gone down, because everybody is making fun of them even more so now. And honestly, this whole case is fucking ridiculous. Like, anyone should look at this and obviously not be on the side of the officers here, because this is so absurd. Really, Afroman said it best while in court.
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact, if they hadn't have came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault. And they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
Amen. All right, I think that about sums it up. He has the freedom of speech to make fun of these officers. They are public officials. They went onto his property, breaking his shit, apparently even
Charlie, just so you know, my guy Charlie, Afroman has been watching First Amendment auditors, cop watchers for a long fucking time. I knew Afroman was gonna fucking win. We've been ridiculing cops forever, my guy. We've been making videos. We've been going out there. Sometimes we harass the motherfuckers. Sometimes we go out there and we flip them off just for the fuck of it because we can. Me personally, I started off as an asshole with the camera. I always walk up with my middle finger up. Hey, how you doing, motherfucker? Fuck you. But then I started to change my ways because I didn't really like looking at myself on YouTube like an asshole. So I started to walk up, all cool as fuck. What's up? How you guys doing, man? All right, yeah. Fucking next thing you know, it's like, hey, let me ask you a quick question, man. How long you been a cop? You know the First Amendment? No. And then I'll be like, you should know this shit. Your fucking academy is failing you, bruh. Like, freedom of speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition. Off the top, these are things that we should know as a fucking people. Cops don't even know this. I started asking cops questions, seeing if they knew and understood the First Amendment, and they fucking don't, Charlie. They don't, my guy. I'm trying to tell you, bro. We've been doing this shit for years. Share one of my videos, Charlie. Come on, man. Damn, bro. They got me on motherfucking lockdown over here. But nah, man, for real though. I knew Afro Man was gonna win. It was no surprise to me. I didn't say, fuck yeah, yeah. I was more along the lines like, told ya. Like, I knew that shit. I knew what was about to go down, man.
Connected some of the security cameras, which I feel like that should be completely illegal to disable, lawfully put up security cameras around one's own home. I think, and it seems court agrees, he was well within his rights to be making fun of these officers and using the footage of that raid in the subject of his songs, making fun of them, joking around, whatever he was doing with that music, using them. There should have never been a defamation case that went this far in the first place, but the fact that it did was a fucking slam dunk for comedy. So, let's dive into some of the highlight moments here from the court case.
Hold on, Charlie. We'll stare at this guy's funny face for me to address this comment or question. Do you think auditors should be officially paid by tax dollars? No. I don't even think that we should be paying taxes anymore. I think taxes should be voluntary. I voted for fucking Trump, or I voted for fucking Biden. I'm paying taxes this year. Damn it. My guy won. Pay up, motherfucker. Taxes were supposed to be temporary, dude. 1913 is the year I believe we lost our country. Look it up. I hope that was a pretty good answer, man. I hope you appreciate that answer.
So you're claiming that is the defamation with your wife?
Mr. Walter.
You're solely being painted in a false light due to Mr. Walters saying he had sex with your wife.
Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Good catch on that.
Yeah.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement, is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light?
Right.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Is this my dude Crystal right here, New Jersey Transparency? Fuck, bro. Hell yeah. What's up, Crystal? OG Jersey watcher right there. Good to see you, bro. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're in the live stream, man. If you want to shoot a call during the live stream and do a quick call on the live stream, bro, shoot a call. I'll answer it.
Fucking plot twist of the century. Game of Thrones writers could never. The subversion of my expectations during this segment cannot be overstated. My jaw was on the floor.
Hold on, Charlie. We'll pick your jaw back up here in a sec. Made in America. Now, I like paved roads and trains and libraries, so I pay taxes. I get that. I definitely get that. But here's the thing. And I'm going to look, I've been on the fence whether I'm a statist or a voluntarist, right? A statist is like, fuck it. We need cops. We need government. We need to pay taxes. So here's my take on it. I've been a statist for a long time, and I still am because I still pay certain things. I pay taxes when I buy things. I pay taxes on the home that we purchase, pay taxes on vehicles that we buy, plane tickets, fucking phones, whatever the fuck. We're paying taxes, okay? I get it. Have you seen the roads? Yeah. But here, let me give you guys an example. Joe Cool invited me to a live stream one time. And in that live stream, we started talking about, Charlie, if you do see this video, bro, pay attention to this, because this shit is something that you could reiterate on your channel and spread it with the people, because you have a fucking massive reach. And this is the type of shit that we need to be teaching the people so that they understand. Statism versus voluntarism, right? Now, when I went on that panel with Joe Cool and a couple other guys who was questioning some of the things that I said. So I went on there and I gave my take regarding statism versus voluntarism. And here's an example of what I'm talking about. Can the people do the jobs that government does? Well, let's just keep in mind that government are people. The people in government are people that signed up to do that job, but they're no longer considered people, they're considered servants, right? We are the people. Do we really need government to do these types of things? So I started to pay attention to a genre, a group of people that were doing things because cops weren't doing their job correctly. So we've seen the Epstein files, we've seen a lot of the shit that's gone on. We're discovering a whole bunch of shit that's happening. Well, there is a group, a community called predator poachers, all right? Predator poachers go out and they catch fucking sick ass people trying to hook up with young people, right? There's one channel in particular from San Diego called People v Preds. My favorite guy is Shua Mundy. All right, Joshua Mundy, Shua Mundy. That's my favorite because that dude slaps the fuck out of the fucking creeps. All right. Well, this guy in San Diego, People v Preds, this guy caught about 300 creeps in 1 year. That's almost a creep a day. Think about that. And if you go back and look at the records in San Diego, the cops haven't caught that many people in fucking many years for these types of crimes, which means they're not really doing their due diligence. They're not really investigating these types of crimes. If predator poachers, who are people, or don't get paid with tax dollars, can do a better fucking job than the government, what the fuck does that tell you? We're paying so much fucking money for them to do a half-ass fucking job, and not even half-ass. That's like buying this big fucking house and then using fucking shit that goes in trailers. One time my son was gonna rent a house and I went with them to go look at it because I used to do quality control for a construction company. And I walked in that house and I'm just looking at everything and I'm like, hey yo, don't rent this house. My son's like, why, Dad? It's a nice neighborhood, great school and everything. I'm like, fine, I get that, but fuck, dude. Everything is in this house was made for trailers, bro. Like motorhomes and shit. Everything is fucking cheap. All that shit's gonna break fast. And I can only imagine how fucking rotten and shitty this house is if they're using shit like that. Fucking the wall paneling that goes in motorhomes, fucking like cheap ass fucking linoleum. The fucking the silver thing that goes over in between the fucking bathroom and the hallway linoleum. They had that cheap ass fucking metal strip. Like, what the fuck, dude? You ain't renting this house, mijo. I told him. Man. So yeah, at this point I feel like we could do a better job. Here's another example that I gave regarding the people and the government and the difference between statism and voluntarism. Government likes to create laws, and I believe a lot of these laws circumvent freedom. Why do you not see parks full of fruits, vegetables? Hey Crystal, let me call you right back, bro. Or call me in 2 minutes. Or hold on, guys. Yo, Crystal, give me 2 minutes, bro, to finish what I was talking about real quick.
No, take your time.
Yeah, okay, hang tight, bro. So, why does the government forbid parks to grow fruits, vegetables, and stuff like that so that the people can just go pick it and eat for free? Oh, one of their excuses is because the fruits will fall on the ground and it'll make a mess and there'll be nobody to clean it up. We pay people to clean parks anyways. So why do they do it like this? Oh, we can grow fruits and vegetables in our own yards. Yeah, that's true. But then again, when you try to grow citrus, the government wants to come knock on your door and they want to come fucking put a tag on your tree to make sure that it didn't come from somewhere, right? From a different country or some shit. It's total control. Big G audits, absolutely. Total fucking control. It's disgusting what government does to us. Let's go ahead and that's my take on paying taxes and then fixing roads. I think we the people could do better without the fucking bureaucracy involved. You mean to tell me we gotta pay all these government officials to fucking sit and argue over and over again? Yes, no, vote, yes, vote, no, yes, no. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fucking thousands of dollars for them to fucking make decisions. It's disgusting. Shout out to all the predator poachers out there, Charlie. Shout out. Don't shout me out, Charlie. Shout out the predator poachers. They fucking deserve it. They're doing a better job than the fucking cops are. What's up, Crystal? Good to hear from you, man.
Hey, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
I've been good. I should have been calling you more, but I just been laying low on unplugging from the Matrix and, trying to get away from everything.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. I get it.
Now that the Epstein files are released, those chains, whatever chains they tried to put on you have completely snapped, and we can talk about anything now. It doesn't really matter. Of course, I'm going to wait when we're on a more secure platform than we are now to dive even deeper into everything. But, man, we got so much to talk about, bro. Those Epstein files are crazy. Trump's freaking out of his mind. We're about to go into World War III, man. I love you, brother.
The sad thing about us going into World War III is we really don't even have an exit strategy. And, I was talking to Rice Crispy last night, and he was showing me on Google Earth certain parts of Iran and, where they ship the oil out of and all kinds of stuff. And he was just showing how when America sends troops, if we do send troops on the ground, basically what we're doing is we're going to send a lot of troops to go die. And there's going to be a lot of deaths out there. Hey, what's up, Rice Crispy? I just mentioned you, bro. Some of the things we was talking about last night. I just mentioned one of the things that I learned from you last night. Yeah. And Rice Crispy mentioned this last night, that they don't have an exit strategy. And how fucking scary is that? And people from my understanding, there's a lot of people in the military right now that are smoking weed so they don't have to go to the war. And people are like, protesting is protesting. Fuck it. And I think a lot of people have that sense and that feeling that we're going to lose a lot of American lives for something that they chose. It's kind of fucked up, Rice Krispies in the house. Yeah, Crystal. You're right, man.
I look inside because somebody turned their freaking. I don't know why the car alarm just started going off like crazy next to me, but.
Yep. Gotta know when to pull out, my dad always told me. Look at South Illinois. That's true, man, right? You can't go in there without an exit strategy. Fucking hilarious. So glad I stayed. Yeah, me too. Made in America. I'm glad you're with us still. What's up, Civil Servant Accountability? Good morning, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Crystal, you got anything else to say, bro? You moderators, if you can, please put Crystal's link in the chat right now, and let's make sure that his other channel gets some subscriptions. Let's make sure that he gets some support. So if my my friend right here, Crystal, decides to post some videos, he'll have some viewership and have some support from us.
You want to know something funny, brother?
What's up?
I had already, I known what was going to happen. I knew possibly they were going to take the channel down for being so fucking awesome, So already had a secondary channel ready to go, and well, we had a third channel, but that's neither here nor there. But I mean, it is what it is.
Word. The Vigilance Committee just commented, tell Krista I want to come visit again someday. And
absolutely.
I would like to visit you someday too, bro. And I would like for you to come visit me as well someday as well, bro.
I'm gonna come out to California. But you want to know something funny? Even though I am unplugged from the Matrix, I just finished my one of the ethics complaints that went to the office administrative law here in the state of New Jersey. That's going to be a big ethics complaint, big deal when the decision comes out. I believe it's against one of the councilmen. There's another one I did against the Board of Education member last month. I went again to the Office of Administrative Law at a hearing and finished that up. They tried to get the case dismissed. Not dismissed. We're going to wait for the judge's decision now. And what else are we doing? Now that I'm waiting on the two ethics complaints, the decisions to come out on them. You remember, like 2 years ago, I filed an ethics complaint on the council president, Edison, Councilman Coyle. Now, all of a sudden, that's coming back out into the open again, and that one's going to restart. So, I'm going to call it states on not just one, but all three. And we might.
Hey, bro, your phone's cutting out a lot.
Resigning. We might get 2 to 3 councilmen here in New Jersey. The Wi-Fi call, and I moved away.
Yeah, I can't hear anything you're saying, brother.
Somehow the car alarm. Give me a second.
Yeah.
No, I stepped away from the Wi-Fi because these guys, the fucking car alarm keeps going off. What was the last thing you heard? Did you hear me tell you about the ethics complaint on the council president?
Yeah,
New Jersey Coyle?
That was the last thing we heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last thing I heard from you.
That's gonna also be a major one, and I'll call you to update you on all three of them. All three of them are gonna be victories. So even though I'm not going out there and recording, we're still making a change. We're gonna have court victories, ethics complaint victories, as well as possibly getting one councilman to resign, and possibly a second, and possibly a third, as well as we're going to do our best to get them thrown in federal freaking prison. I love you, San Joaquin. So even when it looks like you're not doing anything, we're doing something 10 times, 100 times even greater. Looks can be deceiving,
That's right.
But I love you, brother.
Love you too, Crystal.
This whole Epstein list getting released and all these emails, it changes the game. We're in the end game now. Fucking, they're gonna pull out all the stops right now just to convince us to go to civil war, to hate each other, to spy on each other again, just like September 11th. Don't fall for the trap. Do not fall for the trap that they're about to spring on us. They're gonna go September 11 2.0 this time, because there's a great awakening or noticing, whatever you want to call it, and that might have prevented them from already pulling it off. But these people are crazy. They're gonna pull off 2, 3, or 4 in a row just to, they're like, oh, this shit's not working. They'll never stop. They'll just do it 3 or 4 times even larger. So get ready for what's about to come.
One thing I've noticed with the Epstein files coming out, is a lot of stuff is being exposed, and it's not the government that's really exposing it and pulling the information out. Say, here, people, do what you will with this. I mean, they had to release him because we requested it. The people did, but it's the people. It's journalists. It's YouTubers. It's people like Charlie. It's people like um, all kinds of different folks making videos regarding this stuff. There are people going to the Epstein Island. A personal friend of mine, actually made it on Epstein Island, and people going to the Zorro Ranch now trying to do their own investigations. We, the people, want answers. So we, the people, are demanding answers. What we've seen on Zorro Ranch in New Mexico recently in a video was the fact that they have state patrol involved inside the compound patrolling the area. So who's paying for that? Is it private security, or are we, the taxpayers, paying for them to cover up the truth? And I thought we were paying taxes for government to do investigations, for the feds to investigate, incarcerate, and fucking bust these people, right? But no, it seems like we're paying the feds to fucking protect them. And the people are fucking sick of it. Now I'm seeing actual Democrats and Republicans come together and saying, man, fuck that. You guys need to fucking release the files. You guys need to do this. These people have been in power for too long. This shit's been happening for too fucking long. Hell nah. And the more they try to cover it up, and look, artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, all this shit, lawyers eventually will become obsolete. And a lot of these fucking people in politics who make the rules and do all these things, they're backed by lawyers. They are told how to approach things with lawyers, how to circumvent law and justice. And what it seems to me like what's happening is the fact that the people are fucking waking up and seeing the truth. Now, what are the people gonna fucking do about it? That's kind of yet to be seen. We are seeing people demand answers on both sides of the political spectrum. So it might be a coming together of the people, and and I think things are somewhat getting fixed. Seems like it, even though our government is not doing anything about it. They were never gonna do anything about it. We were the ones that have to fucking get up and do something about it. We, the people, are the ones that are supposed to hold
government.
Yeah, hold government accountable.
San Joaquin, our whole government is the fucking Epstein list, bro. They're all on the Epstein list.
Yep.
The worse you are on the Epstein list, the higher you are in Trump's cabinet, bro. You know, and it's like that Professor John said. In many ways, he's like, yo, these people, they went to Bill Epstein for money, and even Bill Gates, they went to him for money. And you know what I think? I think when you go to someone for so much money, you know, you don't just have to sacrifice your morals. They're like, you know, they want to know you're 100% in their world, in their game. So they're like, hey, go make love to that kid, or go eat that baby, you know? And bam, they're owned for life. You know, they're in that satanic world, and, you know, the whole veil is collapsing. The Matrix is glitching right now, and even the people that used to be against us, that used to scream at us and call us conspiracy theorists, even they're swallowing the pill harder than everyone else right now. And I think they're more upset than we are, because we've always known what was going on. So it's not like we just sat back and we're like, yeah, but we always known that. But all these people that you know, they used to drink the Kool-Aid all the time. You see them, they're up in arms now, and so it's going to be a big showdown here in America pretty soon. Whatever's going to trigger it, I don't know. Right now, we're just in I call it a state of shock, you know, where I think we're still in the state of shock phase, where we're digesting all that information. Because remember, all those emails aren't released. And even when those emails are released, didn't they say like so many of them are already deleted in the first place? Those are probably the best freaking emails.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I want to read all those emails that they already deleted, because they got Trump in them.
Mm-hmm.
Or probably Melania too. I believe they got Melania in it.
No shit. Yeah, she came from his fucking Italian homie, right? The one who just had his own wife deported. What's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
She came from one of those modeling visas, you
Yeah.
know. So.
Yeah, and just
And you know what I was thinking about the other day? If you're Donald Trump and you got all this money and you're rich, right? In the 90s, what the hell are you doing investing in those little kitty pageants and hanging out at those fucking kitty pageants, bro? A fucking disgusting fuck. No one can tell me that's not disgusting, bro. If I had all that money, you had all that money, we'd be doing fucking awesome fucking shit. We wouldn't be hanging around no fucking kitty pageants and shit.
Yeah, Trump started those pageants with that Casablancas dude. Fucking mob connected motherfucker. Like I said that before. It's like why the fuck is this fucking old ass man fucking involved in little girl shit? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, like yo, we'd be hanging out with those Baywatch babes and shit. And here he is like dancing around with playing fucking T. Who knows what the fuck they were doing backstage, you know? Fucking creep, bro.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I don't believe that Epstein was at the top. He was connected to the people at the top. But the people at the top, they're still doing their shit. They ain't stopped. And there's more islands. There's more compounds and properties and shit like that where a lot of shit was going down. Epstein had his hand. Think about this. Epstein didn't do all the work himself. He had a hand in a lot of shit. Science, education, fucking companies that built underground tunnels, underground fucking bunkers. He had his hand in Life Touch company. He has his hands in the fucking all kinds of shit. The fucking movie called The Island with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson in it. Like this motherfucker was involved in all kinds of shit. And there's all kinds of people that are involved in all kinds of shit. And they're not being arrested. Their islands are not being raided. I think personally, fucking Trump and Epstein had a personal fallout, and then Trump's like, "Shh, take this fool down and shit. I'm gonna rule his empire." And everybody's like, "Wait a minute, fucking! Now we need to see the files, and we need to see the fucking truth." Oh, but let's hide the truth because we can't let all the truth out. I just wanted Epstein arrested and dead. I didn't know there was gonna be files like this. I didn't know he was saving all this shit. And I gotta tell you, man, all this shit, a lot of this shit goes back to the mob way back when. What's his name? Meyer Lansky was fucking him and their mob. Didn't they fucking didn't they blackmail J. Edgar Hoover because they had him on video having relations with the dude, even though he was saying that he was straight, but he was they had him on camera or pictures of him, and the mob, they were all passing it around. So this whole game, and it goes on fucking hundreds of years before that as well, of fucking catching people and so they're all connected. All of them are connected, and it's fucking. Are we finally going to see some of this shit? Like some of this shit that I'm connecting with the Epstein files. A lot of this shit because I read mafia books left and right. Epstein was the bag boy, right? And he was really smart though. I'm not gonna lie. If you listen to Epstein's fucking conversations with people, he had a way of talking, and he kind of got brain fart sometimes. It seemed like, but he was definitely a fucking smart dude. Like they don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm saying he's a fucking smart guy. Sometimes bad people are fucking smart. That's how they get away with their shit, right? They use attorneys. Like there's a situation or an incident where Epstein and somebody else, what they were doing is they find ways with attorneys and all kinds of shit to fucking steal tax dollars, to not pay taxes, to fucking get government grants. There was a thing where they got like a $500,000 government fucking grant. He worked with one of his friends to get that fucking grant, and for something that was never gonna come to fruition. It was just some science bullshit that they lied just so they can get all kinds of fucking money. This is the kind of shit that they were fucking doing to this country. Stealing, keeping everybody fucking poor. We got homeless people left and fucking right. So many fucking laws. Cops have fucking immunity and qualified and absolute immunity for government. And the only reason things are like that is so that this corruption can continue. And until we the people get together If we the people get together and finally start fucking pointing the fingers at government instead of each other, we'll finally fucking get somewhere. Right? Dude is a pedo. That's right.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking everything that's happening, everything's connected to the Epstein files. September 11th, the killing of Princess Diana, the Iran war. You know, I know it sounds kind of crazy, you know, but I think these Epstein files are bigger than anyone can even fathom, you know? And this is the reason why I think America was always doing things that, you know, we're like, hey, why is America doing this? It's like, what are we, on the side of the devil? It never made much sense, right? But now everyone's coming to the realization we've been blackmailed. Who's been blackmailing us? And, you know, I'm not going to go too deep on it, you know, because we can get on Facebook and go live on Facebook or something and talk about it there. But and I think you understand why that is, you know, and that's a shame, but that's the kind of world we live in.
Yep, very true.
You know, I'm just being extra special careful because of all these new laws that are popping up, and they're popping up. San Joaquin, they're popping up with laws to attack the American people. In the state of Florida, if you criticize Israel, they label it as anti-Semitic. That law's already been passed. In the state that I live in the state of New Jersey, they're already it's already written up, and they're already pushing it through. They're trying to pass it. I don't think it's been passed yet. I hope it hasn't been passed because, hey, I've already violated it 1,000 times over by now. But, you know, they're passing these laws that are against the First Amendment, simply because Americans are criticizing the war or they're criticizing another foreign government, and everyone's being labeled either anti-Semitic or racist. Like, you look at that guy Kent, it's a shame what they're doing to that American patriot that just resigned. You know who I'm talking about? Is his name Joe Kent?
Yeah. I don't know much about him yet, but I just recently heard his name.
God bless that man. So, you know, here his wife died in Syria. This guy he got deployed over 12 different times. You know, 12 different missions, and our president's calling him weak. I can't believe this. I can't believe the world we live in. The moment one of our soldiers doesn't bow down to foreign government and he chooses doing the right thing and standing up for the American people, our whole system not only just attacks him, but they're saying the FBI is now investigating him and Tucker Carlson. Bro, we're living in a police state. This is everything in the book 1984. Everything we've been warned about since we were kids in history class is now coming to fruition. And it's like, I know you see it too. You basically have a whole YouTube channel. You know, you've been, even when you're not talking about it, you're talking about it because you're out there recording the police and teaching people about their rights, educating people about their First Amendment right, Fourth Amendment right, 14th Amendment rights.
Yeah, you want to hear?
And that's very important.
You want to hear something crazy?
The American system. What's up, brother?
So me and Tulare County Cop Watch, we went to go record again recently, and we ended up at the FBI building in Bakersfield, and it's kind of a hidden office. You can't really see any signage, and if they have any signage, it's really small. It's in a private building, but you know they rented the office space in the building for that, and then there's like a wall around because it's like on a corner, and there's a wall that goes around. So you can't really see the FBI vehicles unless you kind of go close to the parking lot, and you can actually see, you know, that there's a bunch of fucking black FBI vehicles there. So me and Tulare went to go record. We went up in the building, went upstairs. We rang the Ring camera that they have. And when the FBI, he identified himself as special agent of the FBI. No name, no fucking badge number, no nothing. Okay. Then he started to be rude. He hung up on us, rang the bell again. We asked for a supervisor. He said one was coming, never came. We rang the bell again, asked for if they could take my records request. They didn't want to. They said we could do it online. I said, fine, thanks. I can do it online. I already know that. But I can do it in person as well. They didn't want to take my records request. They called the cops on us. We went downstairs. Cops came. One cop goes up, comes back down, and threatens me with the rest. The other 3 cops that were standing around, they were cool as fuck. But the one cop went up there, came back down, like I said, threatened me with the rest, said if I go back in, there will be arrested, started to walk away. I said, man, get your fucking supervisor. I'll be posting that video soon. I said, get your supervisor out here. Supervisor comes, and we talked to the supervisor. Supervisor went and spoke to the FBI, came back down. He tried to cop-splain to us. That shit don't work anymore. Not with the seasoned fucking cop watcher like myself, or auditor, or journalist, right? Or publisher, or whatnot, or what have you. And so cops got owned. Well, one cop got owned, and the supervisor got all his propaganda shut down. Cop-splaining shut down. So we were walking away from there, right? Because they ended up closing the FBI building, so we didn't get a chance to go back in. I plan to go back soon. But as I was walking away, I was thinking of this. And I'm going to end this live stream here after I say this. I was walking away and I said, if we're expecting the FBI to bust people in the Epstein files, they're not going to fucking do it. I mean, I didn't do anything illegal. I wanted to do a records request. I wanted to get the budget for 2025 and the spending for all government agencies and installations in Kern County and Bakersfield. And as I was walking away, I was like, damn, this is what the feds do, and the cops. They circumvent our rights, our freedoms, our right to know, our FOIA requests, and our Freedom of Information Act. And they stopped us from getting that information. If we're expecting the feds and the government to hold people in the Epstein files accountable, it ain't gonna fucking happen. And
I mean, I consider that obstruction of justice.
It is.
Because those files can be used to file lawsuits and whatnot, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. FBI, 118 years.
Sometimes they're trying to file charges.
Yep. And I'm sure the FBI, there's a lot of good things that they do as well. I'm sure there's a lot of bad crooks out there that they get, a lot of, bad people. But those are a selected few. There are people that the FBI won't go after. And with that, folks, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I got to use the restroom. Cristo, I'll give you a call back in a little while, brother. Cool?
Absolutely. I just want to say God bless you. And just for the last second I'm on here, I just want to denounce you, Kash Patel, FBI Director Kash Patel. You're a joke. I don't believe shit you say. And good night. Call me back, brother, all right?
Yes, sir. All right, Cristo. Love you, brother. Yeah, I second that. Kash Patel's a bitch. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. This guy says he has new information, new evidence. I'll play this for a second real quick.
In case you thought the Epstein files couldn't get any worse,
see what he has to say.
Or you thought that Pam Bondi's cover-up of the Epstein files couldn't get any worse, hold on tight, because here comes some new revelations about an investigation that seemed to disappear right around the time of the beginning of Trump's first term. An investigation of, quote, Jeffrey Epstein and 14 other people for drug trafficking, prostitution, and money laundering. Close quote. Let's talk about that, because justice matters.
I don't know. I think I kind of already knew that shit, but you may have like some kind of personal info on that shit. But, anyways, thank you guys all for tuning in. This was a fun show to do. Nate Skates, love you, Dad. I love you, son. And with that, we are out. Peace.